Well, Mr. Blue, this is I Can Do Better, and I saw you posted a video. Here we go again. This is I Can Do Better, with, as you can see here, a new video from Joe Blue. Let's get into it.
I have an episode up last week. I had a friend come down from Scotland. I was busy, couldn't get the episode out, or couldn't be bothered to try and fit it in, so I just didn't do it, and I decided to put out the highlights reel that I should have put out the week earlier. We're going to get straight into the first clip. I am scraping.
Okay, wait. So, your highlight reel was a week late, and you didn't bother putting this out last week either. Like, are you even taking catching cheaters seriously? It seems like you are literally just like meh, as if you are lollygagging your way through everything. It might just be me.
The bottom of the barrel. I'm going through the last remaining clips. This might even be the last one that I have, and you know, it's not the best of clips, but we're gonna check this clip out.
It's not the best of clips, but still important enough for you? Like, if your other clips have been better and not even catching any cheaters, then what's this one gonna do?
Right now, and I'm gonna play the clip and comment on it afterwards.
I'm just curious. Wasn't that a player? I'm just curious because to me that one there looks like a player. Dude. There's a weapon on the back, there's a pistol in the hand. There's a cloak literally making different things. Like floating around. What are you doing? You're right here, right now. That alone are telling everyone how horrible you are at the game. I didn't even think that's a hat. Something a zombie is never covered like this here. What are you doing, bro? You're playing the clip and showing how blind you are. There is absolutely no excuse for this. I was like, what are you doing? There's a player there. Oh, it might have had 2 dots. No, it doesn't. You're a Soul Survivor. You are completely alone in here, having a player right there in front of you. Like, I don't even need to watch this entire clip here. Right from this moment here, I already know you are horrible. And you're gonna cry at whatever moment that's gonna be without it actually showing anything remotely close to cheating. That's my prediction. Already this moment here, I can discern that your 10-minute video here is a waste of my fucking time. I'm still gonna go through it because I can argue better than you can for my case. So I'm gonna show everyone why you're wrong. But you are a blind loser. Crying, I'm good at games! No, you're not, you're horrible. Oh, okay. You could see that movement, but you couldn't see the player through the fucking fire. Jesus Christ. Crouching in the open like there are absolutely no one nearby other than the player you saw moving between there, but not the player you saw through the fire. Like, what about behind you? What about the side where you just came from? You're completely exposed right here, right now. What are you doing? Attempting to purposely die? And even to your side, you're exposed. But hey, Mr. Demigod Reaction Time, what are you doing? I will go back so we can see it even further. What are you gonna cry about in this clip here? There's absolutely nothing whatsoever. Like, you shot him because you are a failure, and then you're losing the battle. You gave away your position by saying, hey, listen to this bomb here, dynamite, being turned on. Now you know even more where I am. What are you gonna cry about, Joe? You want to see the kill view? That's the first thought you had, but you already know the kill view is legit. So now you're thinking, I don't need to. Oh wait, I can still, no, the kill view was still legit. Maybe spectate, but people say that spectate isn't 100%, so I'm not gonna. What are you gonna do? Absolutely legit. He saw him run across the field and sees the head through here. Like, absolutely nothing there that is suspicious whatsoever. I'm still waiting for you to commentate what the suspicious part is going to be, but I'm talking it as it is as you go through with your video, because that's reacting to a video.
Okay, so I played the clip, and let's go through some points here. So we can conclude here that he doesn't have wall hacks, right? Or he's very good at pretending he doesn't have wall hacks. Pretty sure he doesn't have wall hacks. He didn't see I was there. He didn't know I was there. I took the shot at him. The thing that makes me suspicious is, of course, that I open fire. Open fire, so it's like an upper torso shot, maybe shoulder shot. You're kind of somewhat obstructed behind these bars. The return fire after you've been shot, it's just like, it's the type of thing that's just like, it just doesn't seem human to just stand there.
What should he have done? Stand there and take the fire? Take your second shot? What are you talking about? It is human to protect yourself. That is literally basic human behavior. Protect yourself. Literally, what are you talking about? It's not human. It's the most basic instinct in human behavior. Protect yourself. Fucking hell.
After you've been shot and not attempt to move to cover and then repeat, to just stand there, just to me seems like the player has no gamer sense or reactive ability.
Has no gamer sense? He has enough game sense and game knowledge to know exactly where you are based on your shot. Like, you're the one completely in the open. He turned around, shot you, and you both took cover. Like, literally, both of you took damage. And you both took cover. He had more game sense than you. In fact, had you had your other weapon out, it would probably have been faster than the uppercut. Had you crouched a little further to the left, you would have had a better angle on him also. Had you jumped, you would have taken less damage. Had you stayed crouched, you would probably have been harder to spot. Like, there are multiple arguments for what you did wrong or what you could have done better, and absolutely no argument for why he was in the wrong right there. None whatsoever.
Or he just knows he's got an aimbot and knows he can
Or he knows that he needs to defend himself. Standard. He needs to defend himself. Had he ran for cover, you would have gone up behind him and killed him. So he needs to defend himself. It's that simple. Why would he need aimbot to defend himself?
take the shot, right? Because why would you stand there unless you knew you were going to get the shot? The only time I'd ever...
Because he needs to defend himself! Dude! Like, if we go further back, 355, if we go further back in your fucking video here, I can start the video and say, why would you let him survive? Why would you let him survive? Why would you not take the shot there? Why would you not fight him there? Why? I can simply just point out this moment in time here. You knew you would get him later on because you will have wall hacks so you can see who is fighting, and you don't want to engage two people. Like, what the fuck? Why would you not engage him here? If we go back, 47, close to 47 and a half. Like, you're literally aiming towards him on the ground. You're standing here, man. I know he's there. And then 2 seconds later, okay, I'm gonna let him survive. I'm gonna let him get the kill on me instead. Like, bro, seriously. You are so brain dead.
Knew you were going to get the shot. The only time I'd ever take a shot, return fire, would be if I knew I couldn't get to cover and my only hope was to return fire in order to survive. That would be the only situation that I'd ever just stand there like a melon and return fire. It just reeks of somebody that has no reactive ability or game sense. Like, if you get hit, you'd run for cover. It's human nature to...
No, it's human nature to protect yourself. Whether that is shooting someone or taking cover, that is human dependent. That is dependent on who you are as a person. Some people go for the fight as a protective measure. Some people run away as a protective measure. Human nature says protect yourself. That's why some people are more violent than others. That's why you have pacifists and others are guns blazing. Literally, human behavior says protect yourself. If it was me, I would flee. If it was my partner, she would probably gunfight. She would even go for you rather than take cover after the shot, if I'm not mistaken.
And I would probably have won. Because
In that moment, sure.
yes, because
But, like...
he probably have already noticed that you are a horrible player just by the way you shot him.
You didn't headshot him.
Yeah, you had opportunity to do that, but you didn't.
Sure, he was crouching and standing, crouching and standing, but that's nothing special. You can compensate for that.
I forgot the name of that move. I didn't see. It's very well used. It's a type of it's like a tea bag, but it's not a tea bag.
It's a tactical tea bag.
Yeah, and Siege is very well used by many of the defenders and the attackers. And
It's to get view over a ledge rather than just standing and sidestepping. But he was in the open, so technically the only thing he covered there was potentially his head. But he stood up and waited at this at the end there, and at that moment, Joe Blue could have had the headshot. What also could have happened is Joe Blue could fucking had stepped further to the left. The player was not even looking at him, and he could have had a much more clear shot on him. Like, there are so many things you could argue. Even you could argue you knew there was someone in that direction because you saw him running. You had a bomb. You could cook it and throw it on the other side, ready for him to run towards you. He would be scared of the bomb exploding on him, and you would then have the opportunity knowing exactly what was going on. Like, you had so many things you could have done, like, far better.
What would you do, Joe, if he while you were cooking, or well, not you really didn't cook your grenade, but
basically not. He just
the moment you started picking a grenade, what would you have done if he rushed you? Which would probably be one of the things I would do myself. Rush.
Oh yeah.
While you pick your grenade.
If you were turning on your grenade, like lighting the fuse of the grenade, I would personally also try and get around, because a lot of people are cooking the grenades. So that would leave me like 3 seconds approximately to get to you. Had you thrown it, sure, you would have wasted it, and had I won the fight, I would have been like, congratulations for me. Had you won the fight, I would have been like, yes, he wasted his resources. Regardless, that would be a win-win situation. Sure, he would have lost his character, but still.
It's still Survivor, and
it doesn't matter.
And
it's a free Survivor.
Stop being a
crybaby
and crouching all the way over the compound. You could have walked.
Stop playing Metal Gear Solid while playing Hunt Showdown. They are not the same game. You are completely exposed.
And lastly, stop saying what is human behavior, because you don't know what human behavior is.
Not at all.
If you think everyone is a fucking robot.
Also the point that, I'm sorry for interrupting, the point that he thinks his demigod reaction status makes it possible for him to differentiate between point click and then aim click is insane. He knows absolutely nothing about reality.
Yeah.
Like, it's disgusting how horrible you are.
Look for your surroundings, get a better position, try and return fire from a stronger position than being exposed where you took the shot from, right? Just to stand there, return fire is always very suspicious.
Sorry to say this, but what the fuck, I'm sorry to say, but you cook the grenade. You pick the grenade. No, you didn't cook the grenade, but you picked the grenade.
You didn't cook the.
No. But let me say it like this: you pick the grenade, you throw the grenade, and you crouch still. Like, dude, you're giving yourself to a easy headshot. Even if he had rushed you, he would have destroyed you anyways. So, dude, I just can't.
For that matter, he could even have healed at this point in time. I'm not sitting with a headset, so I cannot hear it. We're watching on my monitor speakers, but like, he could have healed. He could even sit with regeneration and have more life than you are. He could, the moment you turn on your grenade, he could have stepped in between the coffins or whatever these fucking things are, and shot you there. Like, there are many things that could have been happening. Had you cooked the grenade, hold it, you could have heard him run here potentially and threw it. Had you cooked the grenade, you could literally just have thrown it. Let's go back here. Turn it off. Here, you could literally have thrown it directly there, and it would have scared the shit out of him. You would have the opportunity, because you would know what was going on. He would be scared as fuck. Like, throw it there.
Kind of funny. Imagine if he was in between the shelves.
Yeah, exactly.
The shelf is here. What would have happened?
Oh, he would have called wallhack and aimbot instantly. He wouldn't even be calm about talking about like that. But throw it there. You know he's on the other fucking side. Throw it on the fucking side.
I think, in my opinion, I think he thought that by throwing the grenade in that direction there.
To cover his direction over there, is that
yeah, it's to make it like some sort of cover, just like a decoy of some sort. He thought that the player was stupid enough, you know?
Fucking hell! If he uses the dynamite as a decoy, then he's wasting it.
You can use it as decoy if you are a good player, but he's
Yeah,
not.
if you are a good player. If anything, what he should have done is use it as a decoy, run over here, use the fence here as cover, so he had more angle from it. But what he continues to do is just crouch in the open and then
Rush.
rush it.
Like that's
Like
stupid.
he's literally giving so much time for the enemy to do
I want.
anything.
Can you go?
And even here, he could literally just stand here and take a look at the enemy.
Can you hold that?
What the
can
fuck?
can you slow it down just so I can see something? And I'm sorry for the cat. No, okay. I thought you could see, but I don't hear myself the audio, so he
No,
probably
I'm
heard.
muted. I'm muted right now.
No, yes, but I mean,
Also, Joe, you know he's there. You know he's on the other side. Why would you start running?
yeah.
You're having nothing here to protect yourself.
Also, if you're not confident enough for this fight there,
Oh, I'm fairly certain he's confident. That's why he's claiming this guy is a cheater.
okay, then, but let's say if you're
Okay,
not
yeah,
confident enough, what you could have done is simply just retreated and healed yourself and then trying to reposition. Simple. That's a normal. That's a normal human behavior. Okay?
Well, that is actually what Joe Blue said he should have done according to normal human behavior. Take cover, retreat, take cover, and get safe.
But again.
But Joe Blue is not behaving according to human behavior.
But again, you have to be very good at tactics to build that, and you don't.
Fucking
You're
hell.
horrible at everything you do.
Like
You're horrible at
this
shooting.
video is 22 minutes long and we're only halfway through and I'm pointing out countless things you're doing wrong.
And, you know, maybe that was a little bit of unfortunate timing that I decided to sprint forward just as the guy literally sidesteps and takes the shot there. I'm just going to say what it looks like. That's all I can do. It looks like the guy's locked on shooting me where I was, right? Not where I currently am. Like he's locked onto me.
If he was locked onto you, his aim would adjust accordingly to that. But there is a difference between what you're seeing and what he's seeing. It's not always the same fucking thing. Dumbass.
Right. So I'm actually there, right? So he's locked onto me where I was when I was just peeking there, which would suggest that this guy's lagging, right? He's ping abusing, basically.
No, it doesn't suggest that.
Could be, but it's still.
It literally doesn't suggest that at all.
Yeah.
If anything, it could suggest that you are not having a proper connection to Crytek servers. I can see your latency still is low, but my latency commonly ranges between 15 and 30. Like, you go between 34 and 46. I have no idea how you're getting that high. Are you wireless? I am. Me and my partner are wireless. So that could be it. You could have a slower connection than us. We go fiber with 1,000. Like, if you're 500, it could argue that. If you're using cable that over to your router that's category 5 or 5E, it could also have an effect on your connectivity. Like, if you're using cables of category 4, swap your cables, dude. But nothing here indicates anything, according to him, ping abusing or any type of cheat whatsoever.
He's ping abusing. It's like he locks. You see like his gun go up. It's like he locks to me, but it's like he's not locked onto me.
Repeating the same thing over and over again is called the illusory truth effect. It does not mean what you're saying is reality. It's just false information repeated to make it seem more legit. You're wrong, regardless how many times you're repeating it.
I would say that he's doing that also to feel better about himself. You know?
Oh yeah. He's repeating it to convince himself. That's what liars are doing. They're repeating their lies so they can believe it and tell it more confidently. to everyone else.
Remember the cousin that removed the cable? So he used to tell me, "I'm not bad. It's just the internet. I'm not bad. It's just the internet." But he himself sabotaged himself to not play properly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Like you are having so many flaws in this gameplay here that you need to feel better about yourself, so you're nitpicking at every small tiny fucking detail. It doesn't mean shit. This here means you played horribly and you cannot accept losing. That's all this clip is indicating.
He looks like he's aiming and shooting where I was when I was behind the thing, which means technically this is a miss because he's not really shooting me where I am. So again, it would be like ping abuse, aimbot is locked on to where my character previously.
And now you're just listing everything to feel better about yourself. Like, dude, what are you doing? You cannot be serious with this shit here. Who are you trying to convince? Yourself? Because it's not working towards anyone else. Also, Big Brew, the one you like the comment from, you're talking about ping abuse. If we go down here, like the comment, congratulations on Canal Joe, keep it up. You loved the comment. You were told he's a ping abuser. He himself are literally doing here, showing here, 141 ping. He's playing on American servers while being South American. This guy here is literally the thing you complain about, while you yourself are... No.
That's not him.
That's not him. That's YouTube bugging out. That's why it confused me. While you yourself are loving his support, a ping abuser is literally the only one supporting you. Congratulations for having the support of the cheaters you whine about.
Previously was, so it's a little bit weird. I don't know why it always looks like people aren't aimed on me and aren't shooting me where I currently am when
A victim, trying to play victim, and
that is professional victimization, self-victimization.
And again, everyone is against you, right? Everyone is following you. Everyone is trying to destroy your life, destroy your gameplay. Everyone.
It's not that serious. It's not all about you.
Please come all the...
Humble yourself.
Come all the 12 different personalities you have inside your head that are telling you that everyone is following you. So please stop with that.
Yeah, he does sound like a schizophrenic person.
Yeah. And I'm 100% sure that he is. I'm sure that he has a lot of personalities inside his head.
Telling him he's right, they're cheaters, do this, do that, whatever. Like, you're playing the game like it's Metal Gear Solid, that's why you're failing so fucking hard. You're not learning Hunt Showdown, you're adjusting Hunt to be Metal Gear Solid.
Also, you would have a better time if you just accepted
how bad you are.
That you're not good at the moment, and
the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. You are expecting that you're good at the game, so you're continuously doing the same things you're failing at, but you're expecting a different result. You are doing the definition of insanity.
You don't need to stop playing Hunt. If you like, if you like the game, just
adjust to it. Humble down. Accept you're bad.
First, try to learn the things. Try to learn how to be better. And first and foremost, try to enjoy and have fun, because that's what games are made for you to have fun. If you don't have fun and only just put yourself down over and over again, there is no reason for you to play it. It's obvious that your mental health is gonna be fucked up. So please,
calling cheater all the time is only a defensive mechanism that makes you feel better about your loss. But dying over and over and over again and calling cheater every single time is actually doing worse for you than you might think.
It's just as worse as you putting yourself down over and over again. If you
Same thing.
if you pull yourself down and say I suck, your brain learns that and it will only make you be horrible at the game.
If you say cheater all the time, you're gonna see cheated behavior in everything,
Yes.
regardless if it's cheat or not.
And
That's why you're reaching at straws right here.
And that will also not make you improve at all because
True.
because then your brain is gonna be having an image of yourself as a god of some sort, and everyone is tricking you, and still you don't need to improve then, obviously, because I'm a god and they are all cheaters.
Then you don't need to improve, as my partner said, and you're thinking that you are at the pinnacle of game skills, game awareness. But you can literally see at the very beginning of your video, you are blind as fuck. When you take the first shot on him, you have no idea where to aim. And when you're running towards him, you have no idea how to behave. Like, there are so many flaws in this small clip by itself that indicates you need to humble the fuck down and learn the game from scratch.
You get these suspicious plays. And a lot of people just like, oh, but he's missing, so he can't be using an aimbot. That's always the argument. Now, I'll just say this as a logical argument. If average people will miss a lot of their shots at range most of the time, so if you were going to be toggling your cheats on and off, the one time you'll probably be toggle them off and shoot legit will be when you're at range and it's not likely they're going to return fire and kill you. That'd be one way you hide it.
But he was literally returning fire. So your argument is contradicting itself, and you are literally reaching at straws, talking about something you really don't know what's happening and what's going on. So you are admitting here you are a liar. That's all I can say.
So you would attempt to aim legit, and after you've met your quota of misses, then you toggle the aimbot on. And
Okay, then what is the quota of misses?
Tell us.
Tell us, what is the quota of misses? Because that's what you're talking about here.
Yeah,
What is the quota?
Go open the cheater handbook that you purchase in the black market, then because you're not a cheater, and please enlighten us, please.
Like, how many shots is required to reach the quota of missing shots? What's that? 2 misses? He misses twice. He misses on the range. While in. Oh no, wait. He missed 3 times.
It's a pretty natural gameplay there.
And misses 3 times. At any given moment there, you would have called it toggling the cheat back on. Had he missed the first shot, you would have said he met the quota of misses and toggled it back on. Had he missed twice, you would have said the exact same thing. He missed 3 times. What is the quota? So we know from now on what to look for. You're saying there exists this quota of misses, so what is it?
of misses, then you toggle the aimbot on, and then you take the shot and get the shot. That way it would look legitimate. That would be the common way in which a person who is using an aimbot would hide their aimbot. They would attempt.
If that's a common way, what is the quota? Because then we can go back in your clips and every single time you claim aimbot and toggling aimbot on and off, we can just see how many misses they're having. If they are not meeting the quota, then you're lying. If you say the quota is 1 miss, everyone in the entire world misses at some point. And thus everyone in the entire world are using aimbot at all that gameplays, toggling on and off, even you. So it cannot be one miss. And apparently now it needs to be 2 or 3 misses. So what is the quota? 2 misses, then you yourself are using aimbot because you are from time to time also missing twice and then hitting. 3 misses, then you and your partner are even using aimbot. What is the quota? I'm looking forward to you answering that.
To allow the opportunity for their opponent to kill them at range, knowing that it's not likely to happen against a legitimate player.
That was on the left of the elbow. Why slow it down here and not further in?
Also, let me tell you this. He killed her because she turned away.
Oh
She
yeah,
was running away,
she stopped
trying to fight.
firing back, which means this got you good player was under no pressure whatsoever, so he could stand still and take his time.
And I mean,
This here is a crack, so it's a long rifle. The ammo travels super fast on that small distance there.
and I swear, she turned away, and she knew she was going to die. At some, even if he was
At some point,
Yeah.
yes. You cannot predict the future, but yes, you can predict that as long as they're running away, you don't need to take cover, you don't need to be careful.
She had no fucking cover there.
Exactly. So I don't know why she tried running.
So I think she just accepted that she was going to die, and but 1% of her brain was like, okay, maybe I can.
I need to try.
Yeah, it's either better. It's better to try to not try. Just stand still and
Exactly.
kill me.
Okay. I will love it if you are pointing out that shot there. Because the enemy jumped, slowing them down slightly, making it the exact moment to get shot from. They also angled their camera from side to side, slowing them down slightly more. So please, Joe, point out that moment in time.
And
I beg you.
and she already had been shot. So
No, he didn't hit before.
you didn't hit it before.
No, that was the one miss here,
Can I
and then
see?
this is the first shot. Yeah, sure.
Just so I can.
Full ammunition.
Okay. Yeah.
First shot, the miss.
Yeah.
Now the player
Yeah.
is running away.
Now he hits her.
But like,
But in that moment there,
you can see here.
she was 106 life less. So yeah.
Isn't it 46? 146?
No, it's 26 if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but it's been a while since I used it. But they I know they increased the damage, but I think it's 126 now. The only it's not a sparks. It's not doing 149 damage.
Wait. I'm just trying frame by frame here.
He needs to see frame by frame.
The insane delay from this compared to like every single thing here. Oh. Took the shot. Yeah, they're running away. So makes sense. Why that shot would be hitting.
Feels like he's locked onto it. When I look at it, those last two.
It does not feel like they are locked on.
Jesus Christ.
Literally, what are you talking about, bro?
I swear he never
Bro.
he never saw a fucking real cheat in his life.
No, he didn't. You're saying it feels like they locked on, but they are before the target and they are adjusting accordingly. They even like, oh fucking hell.
I swear I'm removing the hair from my head.
Oh shit, bro. dude, you. Oh,
Joe, if I have another breakout, you're gonna pay my medication, okay?
shit.
2 shots feel like he's locked on and it's not legit, but there is like lag in spectate, and I'm pretty much convinced that the lag in spectate exists to hide people with an aimbot. I'm
Then prove it. I don't care how convinced you are. Prove it. Prove the lag spectate exists to hide aimbot. If you cannot, then your clips are completely bullshit and completely made up of lies. Prove the things you talk about exists. I really don't give a fuck, Joe, about what you are convinced about and what you think, what you speculate about. Because you're calling cheaters for every single person in this entire game? No, I'm not. You're only seeing it. Yes, we are. And now you're going through your old clips, catching cheaters left and right again. You're doing the fucking thing I'm saying you are.
convinced that that's why it's there. Otherwise, why not just make the spectate better and less laggy and more accurate so that we can better see what's...
Because spectate already is pretty fairly accurate in accordance to how they can fucking make it. Because spectate is dependent on you watching the server while the server getting information from another player. It's not just you sending information to the server. It's you receiving information from the server in accordance to how the other player is watching. You're not having a direct connection to their computer. You're only having a connection to the server. Like, dude, spectate is as accurate as you probably can make it. But because this here is online, even in LAN spectation, it's still different. But this here is just you reaching far and wide for excuses for why he should be cheating. There's absolutely nothing else there. Right now, you're done with your analysis and being like, I need to be right.
happening, but it just seems like Crytek is always attempting to obfuscate.
Wow, okay,
Has
prove that.
absolutely nothing to do with Crytek. Siege, COD, X-Defiant.
X-Defiant is also from Ubisoft.
Yeah, Ubisoft, not Crytek.
Yeah, I know. But you mentioned Siege and then Siege.
No, Siege and X-Defiant.
Okay.
Call of Duty.
Actually,
Games with spectate mode. Fortnite. All of them are having delay in spectate. Like, dude, prove all these game develop companies are obfuscating their desire to expose cheat by making spectate mode laggy and inconsistent. Prove it!
Cheaters and cheating. Okay, so check the dude's profile. He's a 5-star and he's called Got You Good. That sounds like a cheating name if I ever heard one.
Okay.
oh my god.
So,
I swear. If I had if the cheater
Captain Blue sounds like a cheater name if I've ever heard one. Like you're the captain of all the blue star cheaters.
Oh, dude,
Like,
if the guy was
fuck?
called your mom, he would say that's a pretty cheater name because it's insulting.
Yeah, exactly. This here is less insulting than your mom
Yeah.
or any fucking other thing that is to some extent insulting. Like, what the fuck are you remotely even talking about? And if anything, if he was cheating, you should have spectated even more and watched him get the bounty. Well, the wellspring. That's all there is to it, Joe. If he was cheating, you should have spectated him to the point he got the wellspring. And as Crytek even said, people cheating only to wait and get the bounty are legitimately the correct way to report them for cheating, because then they cheat with a purpose to obstruct the game. Think! I know it's one of your horrible big handicaps, but why are you not also showing your stats to show us what legit stats look like?
Yeah, because it would be a 2-star.
You are playing within 2-star match MMR. Just, bro.
Got You Good that sounds like a cheater name. He's got a KD of 214, a little bit sus. We got an account here.
Okay, so 1.14 is in the sus category, and 2.14? No, 1.40, and now 2.14 is just a little bit sus. Like, you're not even consistent in what you're saying.
Minimum 100 games, 12-year-old account. He's got 1,000 hours in Hunt Showdown. He's just that good at the game, innit? He's just that good. And then his info here says he's VAC banned in COD, Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2, but he's basically saying he's been VAC banned. I mean, you say, but he's just trolling.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
I am buff.
Dude. Are you fucking kidding me? That dude's essentially trolling you by saying he's been backbanned. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Edit profile, custom URL summary. No, bro is essentially trolling you. Bro,
Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2, but he's basically saying he's been VAC banned. I mean, you say, but he's just trolling. He's just trolling. This is a person who he has the name of a cheater, and the way in which he be is an initial reaction where he got shot, just stood there like a melon, and then just returned fire, reeks of somebody with an aimbot, because your instinct would be to run, because your instinct
would be to defend yourself. Because your instinct tells you that you're gonna die, so you need to survive. Kill the other one before you die. Your instinct would tell you to defend yourself, so you would survive the situation. That's what your instinct would tell you to do, to defend yourself.
would be different if you had an aimbot. You wouldn't behave the same as somebody who didn't have an aimbot, because when you got hit in the open, would be immediately panicked, and be immediately rattled, and would run for cover, and you'd only return fire if you had to, and if you had to return fire, you're going to be firing under pressure. That's going to affect your ability to aim, because that's what happens with real human players. You are affected by the things that happen. Tense situations.
Please stop lumping me in with your deluded real human player. Because I am absolutely nothing remotely close to how you're talking. And for that matter, there are gameplay of you taking fire and then still shooting at someone. So you yourself are not acting accordingly to what you say real human player would be doing. Fucking hell.
Situations can make you throw your aim or make mistakes, but these people always seem to just stand there like complete friggin' melons and then just return fire and get really accurate shots that either kill you or do lots of damage. That's it for this episode, guys. I know you're probably thinking it's a little bit of a scraping the bottom of the barrel, but it pretty much is. So I don't.
And you are even saying exactly what people should be thinking, and that it is. Like, you're ending your video saying that you are lying. Fucking hell. That's a good troll, Joe. You got me. 50 minutes into my own video. 9 minutes and 29 seconds into my your video. And you admit that it's a troll video. Fuck! I hate blind reacting.
I don't know if the guy's cheating for certain. It's a little bit, you could say here and there, but the guy's basically admitting that he's a cheater in his profile. So the behavior that...
Yeah, and this Captain Blue from Derbyshire, Great Britain, is admitting that he's a cheater. And now he... And now he's the most legit player that exists on God's green earth. Oh, fucking Christ, dude.
I saw in game made me think he was a cheater. The way in which he was just missing shots and then just happens to get a really good shot. It seems like the methodology of a
Nope. Not whatsoever.
cheater to hide you toggling on and off your aimbot, and then his profile basically admits he's a cheater. So
his profile can literally just troll everyone. His profile got you good. His profile is the reason why you are making this video here. Because he got you good, dude.
what am I supposed to think? It seems like the guy's a cheater, innit? But most people...
No, it does not seem like the guy is a cheater. It seems like you're reaching at straws. Fucking hell.
would assume based off of the footage that it's pretty weak footage to determine if somebody's a cheater, but the guy's self-admitting, he's self-exposed.
No, the guy is not self-admitting that he's a cheater. He's not exposing himself as a cheater. He's trolling, dude. He can write whatever he wants in the fucking Steam profile description. Whatever he fucking wants. The description doesn't do shit for him. Neither for you. It only proves you don't know what you are talking about. You're making a made-up description be, this guy is admitting he's a cheater. He's trolling you, dude. You have absolutely no idea whether or not that text is accurate whatsoever. I literally just proved it. Fucking Christ, dude.
Exposing himself as a cheater. He's got the name of a cheater. Got you good. That's a cheater name. He's...
Prove it. Prove that it's a cheater name. Prove Got You Good is a cheater name. Prove it. Don't just say it. Fucking prove it. I don't care about your fucking worthless words. Because that's what you are doing all the fucking time, bro. You're just talking shit about every fucking player in the entire world because you cannot accept being a motherfucking loser. That's why you're talking shit about everyone. Using underscore in the name is a cheater tactic. Using dash and dots in the name is a cheater tactic. Using symbols in their names is a cheater tactic. That's what you're doing. Space is a symbol. No, it's a space. Yeah, it's a symbol. In computer language, space is a symbol. Numbers are digits. Letters are characters. Anything that is not a character or a digit are symbols. It's that simple. Simple.
He's admitting that he's a cheater, and he's got behavior that would lean and support the idea that he is cheating, even if you...
No, he's not admitting he's a cheater. He's trolling. His behavior does not show he's a cheater. He's horrible.
You think the video clips itself don't seem that sus. It doesn't seem super sus, but the evidence for the behavior of him cheating is there, and he is...
You're contradicting yourself, dude!
admitting to it, and he has the name that...
He's not admitting to it, regardless how many fucking times you're saying it's admitting to it, he's not admitting to it. You can change the fucking Steam profile text. It's not an admission of fucking anything, dude. Fucking hell.
A cheater would use in it. Got you good is definitely a name that a cheater.
Dude, don't just say that Got You Good is a cheater name. Prove it. Prove that Got You Good is a cheater name. Fucking Christ. Captain Blue is a cheater name. You're the captain of all cheaters. You are the leader of the cheaters. Dude, you're opposite of Captain Red Star from Dragon Ball. You're the opposite of the Red Star Legion in Russia. Like, you're the opposite of actual combat soldiers. You are the captain of cheaters with the rank Blue. Captain Blue is a cheater name. Fucking Christ.
Would call themselves. So that's it for this episode, guys. GG's, peace.
Absolutely nothing in this episode. Fucking hell, I hate this. It's a 10-minute video and it took me 4 fucking long. Ah, fuck.
Laters.
I thought it was the end of this video here. Now we're gonna watch you... What? Oh my god. Dude, you are the reason why I'm having a headache right now. It's your fault. You are to blame for my current headache. You need to pay my medical bills for having a headache. Because they are... It's expensive having this many headaches. It's not even healthy to have this many headaches because of fucking you. Your entire channel is a disrespect to actual legit players. Not once have you fucking caught a single cheater. Your entire channel is disrespecting the gaming community. You being part of the gaming community is a disrespect to every fucking person alive. You are fucking you are an insane moron if you think any of these people here are cheating. I have not watched this shit down here because I know for a fact these people up here have not even been proven to be cheaters or anything, because you are not adding evidence to shit. You're just talking out of your fat loser fucking ass living in your mother's fucking basement.